COVID-19 pandemic has drawn attention to experts in different fields in an attempt to give answers to many unknown issues related not only to this virus but also to damaging consequences all over the world. The chemical engineer Nazif Tivari, in an interview for Adrianet, explains why, from his point of view, this virus is behaving aggressively towards human beings.
The human organism is built by millions and milliards of cells, and these cells are able to create the anticorps to defend the human organism. As it is expressed by doctors, COVID-19 will take over 80% of the mankind, and it could happen to have these viruses without knowing, because the organism has its anticorps to combat its viruses COVID-19. Our organism has many cells and many bacteria are developed in our body with an environment very adapted to be developed. The immunity created in our organism has its anticorps. Our livers, plaques, confront and combat coronaviruses after the impurity of the air that you live and the quality of elementary food you have during your life. Bifidobacteria are produced in intestine. Enzymes pass in blood up to cells of our organs, of our body. One of these enzymes is called lysozyme, which is happened and into the milk only 3 hours after milking. The enzyme lysozyme kills viruses and do not permit their multiplication. In human lysozyme, this happened in interior part of the nose, which stands wet our nose by lysozyme. Lysozyme kill viruses at the moment COVID-19 penetrate into the nose through breathing. I am giving a practical example in a figurative way. Is the same way as if somebody intends to shoot you with a pistol and you quickly should be defended shooting with a mid-gun, which is stronger than the pistol. The same thing happens with the human organism. If the organism has a weakened immunity, there are no anticorps enough in our body to be defended from the viruses COVID-19.
A professor for more than 10 years in the Biotechnology College explains that the quality of products that we consume is one of the main factors that has affected the decline of immunity, making the human powerless to face this illness.
In media, we are listening that this pandemic will be repeated in autumn or perhaps in other new mutation. I think that is not this reason to repeat again. The human immunity is equal, anticorps equal air and equal food. These are 3 main factors. If in 1918 there was the pandemic of diseases, plague, and of people got sick, this happened because of pollution, the way of living, the suffering of people from the absence of food, and as a result of people had weak immunity system. It means 100 years ago. Nowadays it's different. It happens as a result of bad alimentation, looks and beautiful package, but we are not sure and what they contains inside. Maybe proteins without enzyme, oil de palm, croissant, chocolate cream, or frozen meat staying more than 10 years in the deposits of frigo. Without enzymes and vitamins, we have been informed that in Wuhan, city Wuhan in China, that happened in the same geographic parallel with Lombardy and Italy. It happened in the same climate that the countries and cities have, and COVID-19 kills many people. It is not true, after me. Bergamo, Madrid, New York, and are not in the same geographic parallel, but they are the countries with the more polluted air because of development of the heavy industries, plants, metallurgy plants, and millions and milliards of cars. That's why the south of Italy, with more developed agriculture, or the south of Albania, had only some infected or no at all. This is only one of explanation. Clean environment, clean air, and the alimentation of man is more genuine. In this way, we are towards zero to stop development. After Afterward, we shall begin to produce little by little genuine alimentation, should have clean air all over the world. The movements of the cars are reduced, hence the immunity of mankind shall be in higher level.
A professor for more than 10 years in the Biotechnology College explains that the quality of products that we consume is one of the main factors that has affected the decline of immunity, making the human powerless to face this illness.
I am talking about the dairy products. That's a field that I know better, working for many years. For example, you consume cheese, but it is with proteins all the times. It has not enzymes, and you are not having enzymes that are necessary, vitamins for the cheeses you consume, source of yogurt, curd without the milk, produced with proteins when you are having pizza, etc. Nowadays, we must use the spoon and the fork, saying in a figurative way, to have a genuine food, the spoon to have liquid meal, soap, and the fork to have in salads, vegetables. It is not necessary to have money, but it's better to know what should be useful to eat. Cells of organism are the same as the structure of the construction of atomic structure, with the core and electrons happened in the electronic shells. The electron, when passes from one shell lower to another shell up, electron emitted the energy, and when electron passes in the higher level, for example F, it has given all his energy, and that moment this electron is caught quickly when he acts with another chemical element. The same happens in our human cells when they with low immunity, they are attacked by COVID-19 very quickly. Our human organism has its cells at higher level as electron, without the immunity, without the defense of anticorps. We have a luxury nowadays of products that we consume as the patatines, choco cream, imitation cheese, with a nice package that I cannot have machines to prepare in my dairy. So you are satisfied with bread with toast, McDonald's. Meanwhile, the organism has not taken necessary vitamins and enzymes needed to increase immunity against viruses. Hence, that's a virus of ordinary chili. As my brother, doctor of cardiology with experience of 40 years, declares, but the mankind has found now with a low level of immunity to be defended. It's a chilly flu.
But which are the foods that we should consume in these conditions?
Therefore, we must consume more of liquids to be supplied with vitamin C, liquid of lemon, orange, etc. Drink normally them instead of water, for it contains immunoglobulin, methionine,